Why don't we like to think? For most of us, thinking it's not the most pleasant thing to do, and we try to avoid it. To begin with, we have prepared a task for you. You're walking around the store and see a notebook and pen. Together they cost $1.10. A notebook costs $1 more than a pen. How much does a pen cost? If you answered 10 cents, then you're wrong. Let's figure it out. Obviously, a pen cannot cost 10 cents, because then the sum of notebook and the pen comes out $1.20. The correct answer is 5 cents. In fact, this task is not at all difficult and doesn't require supernatural knowledge. The tricky part of this task is that we simply don't like to think. According to one of the thinking models, there are two systems of thinking. Psychologists call them System 1 and System 2. But for a better understanding, let's imagine them as characters. System 1 is Nick. And System 2 is Valeria. Let's get acquainted with System 1.
I have to constantly manage a huge amount of information coming from your senses. I keep what I need and throw away the rest. That is, most of it. If I notice some text, I read it before you decide wherever you need to read it. I told you so.
Now let's get acquainted with System 2.
Hello, I'm your consciousness, the voice in your head. I am who you think who I am. I can follow instructions and perform sequences of actions. If you asked to multiply, for example, 18 and 21, then, unfortunately, it will be me who will do it. I'm very lazy. It's hard to get me to start doing something. But I do everything carefully. I know how to find and correct errors.
I am working in the background.
At this moment, I really have no idea what he's doing. Even though I am not aware of what Nick is doing, it is Nick's perception that will create the basis for your conscious thoughts.
I work with long-term memory, the library of your life experiences.
And I only work with short-term memory, so I can keep 4 or 5 new objects in my head.
Gradually, tasks and skills come under my control.
But to do this, I must first immerse myself in this task with all care and more than once.
By the way, you can check how Valeria works by looking into a person's eyes.
We set up the following experiment.
A person must read 4 numbers that we show him, and after 2 seconds he must repeat, adding some numbers to each digit.
For example, 1, 2, 3, and 9 turn into 2, 3, 4, and 0.
Ekaterina, you need to add 5 to each digit. Are you ready?
Yep. Three, 6, then 8, and 2.
Thank you for watching.
And we hope that your Valeria wasn't sleeping during this video.
Let's welcome our guests.
Hello. I want to give you some special presents.
Wow.